Dear learners, I extend a warm welcome to all of you. In this module, I will explain principles of risk management and methods of handling risk. Learning outcomes. Students will be able to recognize the principles of risk management and evaluate the methods of handling risk. Now coming to the topic of principles of risk management. The first one, physical inspection. If the risk is associated with the physical property or assets of the business organization, then in such case, risk management team do the physical inspection. Second one is risk analysis questionnaire. In this method, the risk management team design questionnaire and they circulate this questionnaire to the concerned party connected to the risk or connected to that particular situation. Analysis of financial statement. If a risk is associated with a financial statement or financial position of the business organization, then in such case, the risk management team analyze financial statements such as balance sheet, they do the analysis of balance sheet, profit and loss account, etc. If risk is associated with a communication gap, organizational hierarchy or lack of coordination, in such case, the risk management team do the analysis of organizational chart. Organizational chart gives clear picture of relationship between two employees. They will tell you who is the superior and subordinate and where the problem is located. Then we also have the insurance policies to identify the risk. Second one, principles of risk analysis. The risk manager should select various statistical tools to analyze the identified risk. There are different statistical tools such as descriptive statistics, correlation, regression, structural equation modeling. These methods are available in order to analyze the risk. Principles of risk assessment. The following are important factors worth mentioning about risk assessment issues. One is frequency of risk and second one is monetary cost or financial severity. So when risk management team do the assessment of risk, they try to identify two things. One is frequency of risk, that is whether risk is repetitive in nature or it is non-repetitive in nature. Second one is they also try to identify the financial impact of that particular risk on the business activities. Fourth one, principles of taking corrective decision. Decision making is a process to select the best option from the various available methods or opportunities. Now the risk management team, they have to select the one best method to manage the risk from various available methods. The fifth one is principles of risk control. Remember, in reality, in practice, it is really difficult to control the risk in total. It is not possible to eliminate the risk 100%. So what you can do is, you can have certain effective measures to control the risk, like inspection during the manufacturing process, investigating complaints. When you will receive complaint from any member, the first thing is you have to investigate. You have to identify the root cause of that particular problem and you have to provide a solution. Then increasing the level of supervision, this will improve the efficiency level. Then provide better working condition at the workplace, so employees will do the work in an effective manner. Improve staff morale and lower staff turnover. So when you will do all these things, definitely it will reduce the risk in the business organization. Principles of risk retention. Risk retention means you are accepting the risk. In two situations you are accepting the risk. One is because of your ignorance and second one is if the risk is minor in nature, you are accepting or maybe you are making some financial provision. For example, loss on account of faulty production planning can be improved by developing new technologies. High production cost may be maintained by effective control system. Seventh one, principles of risk transfer. In this method, the business organization, they are transferring the risk situation or a risk element to outside party, that is to the insurance company. So insurance companies, they take the responsibility of risk. Now coming to the topic of methods of handling risk. The first one is prevention of risk or avoiding of risk. Prevention is better than cure. Preventive measures are designed to eliminate the risk or causes of risk. It is not possible to find formula to avoid the risk completely. Here there are two examples. The first one is losses from theft. This can be avoided well in advance by taking certain precaution. For example, you can install CCTV cameras, you can appoint security guard, you can do the proper fencing. By doing these things, you can avoid this particular situation. Second one is losses from bad debt. This particular situation you can avoid by doing the analysis of credit worthiness of the person who will receive the financial support. So at the time of giving the financial support, you should do the analysis of credit worthiness, so that in future you will not face this particular problem. Second one is reduction of risk. Many risks are neither transferable or nor avoidable. Example, loss on sale on account of change in fashion. Fashion, consumer preferences, these are keep on changing. So when this situation will occur, the stock of the business organization will become outdated. So during that time, the business organization will suffer a loss, because nobody will purchase your products because they are outdated. So during that time, the organization, what they do is, they are selling the product at a discounted rate. So in this way, they are reducing the risk amount. Third one, shifting of risk or transferring of risk. Some type of risk involving loss can be shifted or transferred to the other shoulders. Many natural losses can be avoided through the insurance policy. In certain examples, what business organization do? They are taking the insurance coverage, especially marine insurance, fire insurance, in order to face the natural calamities. The fourth one, acceptance of risk. So some risks are accepted in ignorance and some risks are accepted intentionally. Spreading of risk. Spreading of risk is termed as averaging of risk. This involves the combination of risk of many individuals who band together. It does not reduce the aggregate amount of potential loss, but it does achieve a reduction of uncertainty and it spreads the burden for those who are banded together. Examples, reinsurance, or sometimes what companies are doing, they are launching their product in a different market. So they are spreading the risk of changes in consumer preferences. So now coming to the part of conclusion, the principles of risk management is a guide to manage business risk. The methods of handling risk should be used according to situation. So here there are some references. Thank you.